Now, when driving a manual transmission, most trucks and vehicles with a manual transmission either has 5 to 18 gears. Now, each gear gives the right amount of engine power to the wheels at a certain speed. So this allows the vehicle to pick up speed. So instead of driving a automatic where the gears shift for you automatically, a manual transmission, you have to physically shift the gears to get to the other gear in order for the vehicle to actually move. So shifting is done usually when the engine reaches about 1200 to 800 RPMs. And that depends on the type of vehicle you're driving, the type of gear that your stick shift has, and the type of engine your vehicle has as well. The three main shifting controls. There are three types of shifting controls when it comes to driving a shifting manual transmission. So you have the accelerator, shift lever, and the clutch. The accelerator controls the flow of the fuel to the engine, and it determines the speed of that engine itself. Then you have the shift lever. Now that controls what gear the transmission is in. And that determines the amount of power that's given by the engine, and then it actually transfers it to road speed. Low gears provide greater power at lower speeds, while high gears provide just little power at high speeds. And then you have the clutch. The clutch transfers power from the engine to the transmission, and you have to press the clutch pedal down to disengage or let go of the transmission, and then you release the clutch in order to engage that transmission and move the vehicle. Now, shifting does take coordination and it does take precise timing, because if you do not shift properly, then that can cause major problems and damage to the vehicle. The safe shifting tools that you must be aware of and know is you have to be aware of the speedometer, the tachometer, and the governor, because they are all necessary tools when it comes to shifting safely. So you need to be aware of these three things. So the speedometer, that shows the speed of the vehicle in miles per hour or the kilometers per hour. And upshift when you reach maximum speed for gear, while downshift you reach for the minimum low speed of gear. Then you got the tachometer. Now that shows the engine's RPM. It guides you to where to shift and the appropriate gear. So when you upshift, you reach the maximum RPMs for that gear. Then you have the governor. The governor maintains fuel for idling in the idle position, and it cuts off the fuel above that maximum rated resolutions per mile, also known as RPM. In other words, the governor controls and prevents the engine from exceeding or going over that RPM limit. So when that governor reaches to that highest level, then you must shift to that higher gear for that vehicle to even go faster. Hey, BET Trainer here. Listen, if you really had true value out of this video, go ahead and click that like button and share some honest comments about this video, because this is going to help other people as well see the video and get the value information, so that way they can be inspired by what you're doing right now as well. So also, if you want to get the latest updates, go ahead and click the subscribe button, so then you can be able to always be updated on the next instant video that will be put out. So again, go ahead and do that. And this video was sponsored by BET Life Services and CDL for Life.